Gone are the days when wireless charging was a luxury served only to a few. Nowadays, you can put together a wireless charger for almost any phone you want. Welcome back to another review. Today I'm going to check out this wireless charging kit I bought off gearbest.com for $13. Wireless chargers consist of two components, a transmitter and a receiver. Phones like Samsung S6, Nokia Lumia 830 and a couple more have a built-in receiver. You just place the phone on a transmitter pad and it starts charging. For the rest, you have to buy a receiver to be plugged into the phone. Let's unbox them now. First, the transmitter. There's pretty much nothing on the packaging, so we'll dig in right away. Inside the box, we have the transmitter pad, a micro USB cable, a user manual, and a separate card which strictly mentions that it has to be plugged into a 2 ampere socket and not a 1 ampere one. I got myself a wooden transmitter, and as you can see, it is of pretty decent quality. Pretty neat finishing around the edges too. It has a rubber ring on the top to prevent the phone from slipping, and 4 small rubber dots on the base to give the whole thing a good grip. On one of the sides, it has a micro USB port and 2 small LEDs. We'll see what they do in a moment. Now coming to the receiver. On the packaging, it has iPhone 6 checked among many other phones. Even the product description on the website said specifically iPhone 6 only. Let's see if that's right. This is how it looks. It has a lightning plug and a small cable running to the receiver. It's pretty thin, about a millimeter or less I would say, and has a small adhesive sticker on the back to stick it to your phone. For phones with removable battery, you can just place it inside the casing, but for iPhone, placing a cover on top gets the job done, and it's barely noticeable. All you have to do is plug it in, bring the receiver to the back, blue side facing up, and place a cover over it, just like this. I've plugged in my transmitter into a Samsung charger as it matches the power requirements we read earlier on the card. It charges from other USB sources too, but the iPhone one says 1 ampere and iPad charger reads 2.1, and I want to test it using its optimum requirements. As you can see, the red light is now on. Now just place the phone on the pad, making sure the receiver is in the right place. Immediately the green light will also light up, indicating that charging has begun. I tried it with a thicker cover like this one, and it wasn't charging. I thought it was because of the thickness of the cover first. Then using the initial cover, I placed a notepad in between, and it was still charging. There had to be something in the cover. I noticed that this cover was made of metal and rubber. Considering that this whole thing works on some sort of magnetism, I figured that the metal was the reason for this. To test my theory, I placed a small piece of aluminum foil on the transmitter and then tried again. As you can see, it won't charge. This means the metal theory was right. Now coming to the charging time, I drained my phone battery completely until it was switched off, and then tested it with both the standard iPhone charger and this wireless one. With the standard one, it took exactly 2 hours to reach 100%. With the wireless one, however, it took 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's almost double. And I can't even use the phone comfortably when it's charging. I mean, I knew wireless charging was slower compared to the cable one, but almost double the time? I think that's a little too much. But it might be good in a way, as you can stay in peace for a couple of hours knowing that you can't use your phone anyway. Now earlier on the receiver packaging, it said iPhone 6, and the remaining options for iPhone 5, 6 Plus and iPads were unchecked, suggesting that it will only charge iPhone 6. But since I had the others at hand, I had to test it. Surprisingly, it charges iPhone 5s, iPhone 6, 6 Plus, 6s, and an iPad mini 2. So I'm assuming it charges anything with a lightning port. It might be optimized for iPhone 6, but it's good to know that it will work with all. So all in all, I think it's a pretty cool gadget, especially considering that both these items cost about $13. And they also have pretty cool designs for the transmitter pad, like this Captain America shield, Iron Man arc reactor, and many more. I'll put links to them in the description below. That's it for now, guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more reviews, hacks and facts. You can also follow my Facebook page at facebook.com/MiiBooth. I've put links to that in the description as well. Click on the thumbnails to view my other videos. And as always, thanks for watching.